Hello there, Whipper here, and today I'm going to be showing you a mod called the Glacier Ice Mod, and this adds two new kinds of ice into Minecraft called Blue Glacier Ice and Green Glacier Ice. And these do spawn naturally. Well, actually, I lie, it's just the Blue Glacier Ice that spawns naturally. There's yet to be any Green Glacier Ice that spawns naturally, so the only way to actually get this is to craft it. But anyway, you can find Blue Glacier Ice in the biome called Glacier Biome. And you can see this here, it's just a massive expanse like a plains biome, but the top layer, instead of being grass, is Blue Glacier Ice. And yeah, you can actually mine this and collect it, so you don't actually have to craft it if you don't want to. You can just find one of these glacier biomes and mine it up, and you can mine it using any kind of pickaxe. It doesn't matter if it's wooden, but you can't get it with anything other than a pickaxe. So if I use a bow to mine it, you can see it takes for ages, and if I then destroy the block, I don't actually get the Blue Glacier Ice. So yeah, make sure you bring a pickaxe if you want to harvest any of this Blue Glacier Ice. But if you can't come across a glacier biome like that one, you can actually craft this using 4 buckets of water, 3 snowballs and 2 bits of glass. And then you craft yourself a Blue Glacier Ice block. And then you can use this Blue Glacier Ice block along with 8 slime balls to craft a Green Glacier Ice block. And remember, you're going to have to craft these, you're not going to be able to find these naturally, so you better go killing some slimes, otherwise you're not going to be able to get it. So yeah, that's the crafting pretty much. But now let's get on to the more interesting bit, and that is what they do. So if we go over here, you're going to see I've got like a runway set up, filled with that Blue Glacier Ice on the ground. And before we do anything, I've just got to block this up, otherwise we're going to go shooting into that kind of glacier ice, and we don't want to show that off yet. So here we go, we've got a nice runway, and we've got a warning sign saying Supersonic Steves, because of course this is going to accelerate me to the speed of sound pretty much. I think it's like, this runway is around 300 blocks when I counted it, although I must have miscounted somewhere along the line, but there we go. So if I step on this even slightly, I don't even have to be going at any kind of speed, I just need to step on it slightly, and then it's going to propel me right to the other end. And since it's a 300 blocks and it's taking me about a second to get there, let's count it's about 1.5 I'd say. So yeah, about 1.5 seconds to travel 300 blocks. That's 300 meters per second. Crazy. I mean, Steve's really been exercising to get that kind of speed out. Should enter the Olympics or something. But yeah, you can see I can easily go back and forwards. And I found one time that if I keep doing this, I sometimes glitch through the blocks and end up in the river the other side. But I can't seem to be doing this now. Maybe if I block up these as well. Way. I'm going to keep doing it until I succeed. Let's see if this can happen. Well, I just got glitched in the tunnel there. I don't think Minecraft is used to me going... Yeah, there we are. I've flown straight through the end of the runway here and straight through all these blocks and appeared on the river there. And there's a horse for some reason. Random horse standing on an ice block. And whoa, is that seriously what I think it is? A pink sheep? I've never seen one of those spawn naturally, but now I have. It's pretending to be a pig with this other pig here, look. You're not a pig, sorry sheep. You can try all day, but that's a pig and you're a sheep. Anyway, let's go back to the runway, and now I'm going to try it out on some mobs, so let's just go right way down again. And now I'm going to place down, let me just get rid of those, a cow, and see how the cow enjoys this lovely, magnificent ride. Let's see how fast this cow can go. Whee! I can just imagine him going, moo! So, I think we've established that it works on cows. Let's try it out with some sheep as well. And at the other end we're going to have like a collection of cows and sheep when I get there. So many sheep! Woo! As many sheep as possible! Okay. Look at their legs go, it's crazy! How cute is that? Look at their legs. Like, bloop, bloop. I don't know what sound effect that was meant to be, but just ignore that. Let's go on in there and see what the... How many sheep are at the other end? What happened to that cow anyway? That sheep's trying to... Okay, that he just propelled himself into the water. Yeah, the cow ended up over there for some reason, and is now frolicking with all the sheep and the horse. And that pink sheep is still dancing around on the leaves block. Let's just go right back to the other end, and now I'm going to be showing you... Okay, these sheep are really going to get annoying. Can I just push them onto all this blue stuff? And wait, that sheep just got propelled. Whee! Flying sheep. So next up is the Green Glacier Ice, and you can see here we've got some Green Glacier Ice, and for some reason we've got some leftover chicken. Must be from where I was testing out earlier on poor little chickens who just flew into the air. They're not used to flying that much. But anyway, so you can see here I've got a warning of flying Steves, because that's what we're going to be doing when we step on this. So bing, yep, I get fired up into the air. And it depends on the amount of these that you actually land on. When you land on one, it doesn't fire you up as far as if you land on 3 or 4 at the same time. So we're just going to... You can see there I went really high and I must have landed on 4 at once there. So actually I've set up something over here so I can delete some and then place them down again. So if I just leave one here, and then jump on it like this, you can see I don't really go very high. It's only about 30 blocks it shoots me up, so that's not really that effective. But if I put another one next to it, trying not to step on this blue stuff so I don't go flying off into the distance, and then if I try and position myself so I land on both at once, yep, you can see I've gone double the height pretty much, and I'm going to come back down and put some more on, and not more on as in more on, but anyway, let's put more down and then try and land on all 4 at once. Yeah, okay, I didn't land on that too well, but we'll try and reposition ourselves. If I do it just right, I should be going higher, but you can see I am going higher because I probably hit 3 that time. Okay, I'm not very good at this, but you can see the more you land on, the higher you go, and I think it's about 100 blocks per additional one, because when I've landed on 4 it puts me up about 300 blocks, so you could work that out. I'm terrible at maths. So yeah, and it also works with mobs, of course, so I could put down a sheep on this, and the sheep gets propelled into the air and then it dies. I was expecting the sheep to like land and then its full damage to be negated so it could just fly up in the air again and not die, but sadly the sheep do get full damage when they land on this, and they do die. And then the drop got fired up in the air then, but it's just settled back down again. I'm not really sure if it does affect drops because they just seem to like hover on top of it, they don't fly up in the air constantly, so I'm guessing it doesn't really affect drops. But we'll just try it on some more mobs, so let's make some squids fly, whee, and splat. I wonder if they're actually enjoying flying in the air, and oh, the satisfaction when it lands on those blocks is brilliant. But anyway, that's the squids, and you can see they're flying, and of course we've got to try it with chickens, and there's a cool little game I found with chickens. You can set your bow up, and then when the chicken falls down you can try and shoot it with a bow. In this case I've got a punch bow, so it should fly off into the distance to show that I've actually hit it, which is brilliant. Let's do that again. Okay, where is it? As soon as it appears I'm going to try and shoot it. There it is. Whee! And actually, maybe you could do it with sheep as well if you're really fast. Oh, missed. I'm terrible aim. Let's try that again with a cow. Yay! Okay, that's a cool little mini game you could play with these green glacier blocks if you really wanted to. Just fire mobs up in the air and shoot them. Let's do it with a squid. Yeah. Die, squid. Oh, he didn't really fly much, but he died from full damage, so that's okay. Yeah. Actually, let's try whether drops work on this other one as well. So if I just put this wooden pickaxe, yeah, it definitely affects drops. So both these ice blocks do affect drops. If you really wanted to have like an item accelerator system to get your items from a mob grinder to your chests or something, you could have some hoppers at the end. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything for this mod really. If you just want to mess around with it, you can do some stuff. I actually put up like a test thing out of here, like a racetrack kind of thing, very square, and I was hoping that when I reached the side I'd continue, so I just had like an infinite loop of flying around, and I could have put like mobs in here and there'd be flying cows going in a complete cycle stuck, but sadly you just stop at the wall and don't move. It needs to give you some like acceleration to keep you moving when you reach each corner, so you could just keep going round and round, but you could do it manually, although it hasn't got the same effect. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next mod video.